Good morning, everyone. It's Kintsugi Woman. How are you? This is time of Thanksgiving and feeling so grateful for my life. And I was thinking, this is a time for me to reflect on all the progress I've made. And not about being perfect about things and not always thinking, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not able to be. If I look at some other women, I think, oh, they can do it so much more than I can. They can speak maybe more articulate and be able to be just better at some things than I'm not. Maybe but I know that they've gone through things and maybe they've learned, they've had maybe other people in their lives that have inspired them and helped them. And most of this is all just myself teaching myself. I'm just, every day I'm taking a step closer to whatever it is that I'm going to. I don't know what it is, and some days I'm shine so bright and other days I feel so shattered. And that's part of being Kintsugi and having this just growing and becoming Kalina, becoming the who I am. All parts of me, all prisms of me, it keeps changing. It's like a kaleidoscope, and you see all the prisms changing, and that's me. I'm Kalina. I'm like a kaleidoscope. I'm Kintsugi. I am so much more than just what you see here and what you hear. Some days you might see me and be like, oh, I could do so much better than that. Like I know more, I've got more, I've maybe got the certificates, I've got the, and it's like I have got here and I'm proud of where I've come and what I've gone through. As a young child, I was raised in a Mennonite family and I was epileptic, and for a long time that held me back. And I didn't have the confidence, and I didn't believe in myself or trust myself. I felt that there was a purpose, that I had something inside of me, but I didn't know how to go about doing it. And I had to keep listening to I kept believing and trusting myself. And that's a big part of it, of becoming, right? A lot of times we have other people, or you hear things or you see things, and then you think, oh, I just can't do that. I'm not good enough to do that. So I'm not going to do anything, right? But it's these little baby steps that I've taken, little baby steps towards becoming the woman I am today, the grandmother I am today. And it's a legacy I want to leave, a legacy of love, of empowerment, inspiring and giving back. I feel like I've been planting all these seeds and I've been harvesting and I've been pulling these weeds out, and it's been very hard at times. And a lot of times I've just left the weeds and I've let them grow, and they've been all around me and I've just taken over. And then I just started little by little, and sometimes I just hid under those weeds, and at times it felt safer. It felt safer to be and surrounded by that, because I was afraid of pulling apart to see what was on the other side. And it's hard. It's hard at times, because at times we need to pause. As long as we keep nurturing ourselves inside and keep taking care of ourselves. But a lot of times, it's when we felt sick and depressed and sad, and we just didn't know how to do that, and it was really hard. But I kept cutting away. I kept digging away at those weeds in my life. And I kept getting stronger and stronger. Mentally, I got stronger. Physically, I got stronger. Spiritually, God was always in my life. I always had my faith. But it's different ways, I guess, that I started affirming more. I started practicing different kinds of, just journaling, meditating, going for longer walks, doing things for myself. What is it today that you're doing? What is it that you need to do? Remember, it's not about perfection. We don't need to be perfect. The only one that we need to be is that I need to be a better version of myself today than I was yesterday, stronger than I was yesterday. That's all I need to do. It's my only competition is me and those different versions of me. And sometimes I'm part of the older version of myself. Sometimes I go back into that and I remember those feelings, and I have those feelings. But then I I mean, it's okay. It's okay to have those days, right? Some days we have those fears and those things come back, and it's like, what if that happens again? What if I'm not able to do it? What if, we all have those days when we feel part of that energy is still inside. Maybe that fear or those questions we still go through. And it's okay, because that's part of us questioning, is we're going to grow from that, right? We've gone through all those hard things, and we know that. And we come out stronger. You come out stronger, I come out stronger. And it's just time. Time will tell where we go, what it is that we're supposed to be doing. But I'm here to encourage, empower, and to lift you up. Say the words I needed to hear. And it's love. I want to send out that light of love, and I want you to feel that hug and be embraced and know that you are so loved. What it is, we need to take care of ourselves and shine brighter, stronger, bolder, braver, as Kintsugi Woman. It's okay if this is a day that you feel shattered. It's okay if you want to feel cocooned and safe where you are right now. It's okay. It's okay. I can be the grandmother. I can be a sister. I can be the one to tell you it's okay. It's okay. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. But that light is shining through, and it's breaking through, and you're going to step through, and you are okay. It's like that. I've got my Kintsugi Woman right here, about Paige Bradley. If you've seen her expansion, it's she did a sculpture of a woman in the park, and it's a woman that looks like she's breaking through. She's a naked clay woman, and she's breaking through. Well, it looks like the light through her cracks is breaking through, and it's like God's love is coming through and heals us. That's how I imagine God's love healing us, healing me over the years. And so those days that I felt so shattered, and I wasn't perfect, and couldn't compare myself to anybody else. All those days I felt so broken. The light was shining through those cracks. It was shining through everything, and it was healing inside. I didn't feel like it. You don't feel like that when you don't realize, but it's those days that we've gone through that today I can feel and know that I was healing, I was resting, I was nurturing, I was taking time for myself. And all those tears that I cried, all the weeping, all the sadness, all the anger, all the pain, that all had to be released. It was being released out of those cracks. It was being released. And then God's light was healing. It was coming through. And it healed, and it healed all through my body. It healed through my mind and spirit. It gave me a voice to speak up. So what is it?